in the beginning of the movie Fried Green Tomatoes. Kathy Bates' character, I can't remember her name. Her and her husband come up this way trying to find the assisted living facility that his mom's living in. And they come up this street. He fusses at her for not reading the map correctly. And there's a payphone right around here. And while he's using the phone, Kathy Bates looks over and sees the Whistle Stop Cafe.
Where's the Whistle Stop on the map?
I can't find it.
Why did you tell me to turn right 10 miles back? Because you got a negative sense of direction.
I'm sorry. Oh, Ian, Marian's gonna be so disappointed we're late.
We're hanging out in, what's the town? Whistle Stop, Alabama?
Correct.
It's actually Juliette, Georgia. What is it, like 40 minutes south of Atlanta?
Ish.
We're
Kathy
gonna
Bates is Evelyn Couch.
Evelyn Couch, that's Kathy Bates' character. We're gonna go inside in a minute and have lunch at the Whistle Stop Cafe. And first, look at these gift shops, some of the town buildings that we saw in the movie. Down at the end of the street is the, what do they call it, the honeycomb? This is the second time we've been here, and on every visit we say we'll buy some honey and leave it on Ruth's grave. I think that house that I just passed, wasn't that Ruth and Nidji's house?
I thought they moved it up here.
Well, in the movie, you almost got it right. In the movie, it was over here, right next to the cafe.
Vice versa. Yep, got it.
But this is the train station
And that's there. Okay.
that was over there along the tracks. And when they brought the train station over here, they moved their house over yonder. Yonder is that Ford pickup. And their house is right over yonder. I'll have to watch a movie again and see how many of these buildings are clearly shown. But it's all filmed on this one little street, at least the parts of Whistle Stop. Where else did they film? At the nursing home, at the Winn-Dixie.
The church.
Yep, the church is around the corner. They use two different churches. Isn't Buddy's arm around here somewhere? There. And that they did film here because we lined up the pictures. In the movie where little Buddy has his accident with the train and he loses his arm, and they do a ceremony and they bury his arm. It's right here. Buddy's arm. So long, old pal. I believe they made this to look like where they did the little talent show the night that Frank Bennett was murdered. Can't imagine they filmed in that little area though.
They didn't. It was inside.
Yeah.
Oh, another
Train. Make sure everybody's off the track. Spoiler alert, someone in the movie dies at the very beginning. They got caught on the track.
It's gonna get hot. Hold the train.
It's the back of the Whistle Stop. They even put his name on it. In the movie, that's where they let Smokey Lonesome sleep. He was the town drunk but good guy that Idgie took a liking to. He'd come by and they'd feed him. He may or may not have witnessed the murder that takes place in the movie. And that's where he sleeps.
Another spoiler.
Yeah. The back of the cafe. the back of the pit. Big George cooks on. Spoiler alert. Anyone hasn't seen the movie, when Frank Bennett is murdered, Big George cooks up his body and serves it up at the barbecue to the detective that's in town trying to find out what happened to Frank Bennett. The saying around here in the movie was the secret was in the sauce, because the detective really sure liked that barbecue.
Yeah, seconds or
Yeah.
thirds.
Here lies Frank Bennett. He was from Valdosta. I knew that we saw Valdosta somewhere along the
There
Rhine.
you go.
Valdosta was what, about an hour south of here? The secret is in the sauce.
Secrets in the sauce.
We're gonna go buy some honey and leave it on Ruth's grave. Spoiler alert, she's dead. And
Gonna get beach
Iggy,
hour?
yes, Iggy was the beach charmer, and either Iggy or Ninny, if they're not one and the same. If anybody knows, let me know. She says something that makes it seem like she's not the same, but she sure has the fun shoes and everything like Iggy. And why else would she leave honey on her gravesite? But since she liked the honey so much, we're gonna go buy some honey and try to find Ruth's grave. Found it before, it shouldn't be too hard. It's over at the church that they use in the movie. And we will leave some honey for Ruth. Okay, we will be back. Stop by Whistle Stop, Alabama, where they film Fried Green Tomatoes. This is the church. I can't see with the glare. It's back here somewhere. The church where at the beginning of the movie, they show Iggy as a little girl sitting in the back of the service with the mirror flashing the sunlight into the pastor's eyes. We came by, because this is our second time visiting, but every time we come by, we stop by the graveyard, which is on the other side of my camera. If I figure out how to flip it floppy over, but we always bring honey to leave on Ruth's gravesite. And last time we were here, we were the only ones that left. It was the only one that was on there. We just showed up. Let me see if I can. It seems a lot of people come by to leave Ruth some money. She's buried next to Buddy. Spoiler alert, he gets hit by a train and killed at the beginning of the movie. We are going to leave Ruth more honey. All right. We're going to go have some lunch over at the Whistle Stop Cafe, but we stopped by to leave Ruth some honey. All right, we're going to go now. Good night, sweet princess.